You are listening to the FTWpodcast.com, where we talk about wrestling in all of its laughable glory. Here's a clip from this week's episode.
You can ask us questions by emailing questions at FTWpodcast.com. You can send us a tweet at FTWpodcast, use the hashtag FTWLive, and also post it on our Facebook wall. Brian on Facebook wants us to talk about Brodus Clay. I know, we're all tired about talking about Brodus Clay, considering he's been gone, for 2-3 weeks now. The major criticism that we all saw and that the internet kind of hopped on was that he just looked sloppy in the ring. But legitimately, was that enough to take him off of TV, considering how massive his pops had become so quickly in the life of the character? Rob?
Yeah. If his ring style is crappy and his ring work is not there, then yeah, they can totally justify it. I mean, it's not like the WWE is hurting for talent that can reach through and get reactions from the crowd. The WWE has more than enough talent that can do that. So if they decide somebody is on with the crowd but needs some more work, they can totally afford to send him back down to Florida.
They made the right move. We said he always had these short matches that didn't really prove anything. Granted, he's still in the opening in the little montage, as are Smashing Mics. And but Brodus needs to work on his ring work. Okay, pull him off. When he comes back, it's going to be that much bigger pop.
But see, that's the problem that I have, is you're exactly right. He only had 2-minute matches. How can you really show what you have in the ring? They say he's sloppy. He got a 2-minute freaking match. You can't do a bunch of moves in that kind of time. He got 3 things that he was able to do. I just, if they really thought it was that bad, but he was definitely over. I don't agree with it. And if that's the criticism that he looks sloppy in the ring, he got 1 freaking minute to squash somebody. Come on, it couldn't have been that sloppy. I disagree.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kevin. And let's look at this realistically. He was actually given 2 minutes, and 1.5 minutes of that was him dancing. So he had 30 seconds normally to put on a somewhat decent match, which involved 2 or 3 moves at best. So yeah, I disagree. I don't think that him being sloppy was enough to take him off of TV, considering the reaction. Because look at the great Khali. He still gets time, and he's probably one of the worst wrestlers I've ever seen in the ring. Worst.
Yeah, that's a great point.
WWE needs to compete with TNA in India. Great Khali is the only thing they have that can allow them to do that. That is the only reason Great Khali still has a job.
I thought maybe it was Vince liked his curry recipe.
Well, there's that too.
Well, you've heard our thoughts, but now we want to hear from you. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter, and even join us live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. at the FTWpodcast.com.